Everyone, I hope you're excited. I didn't plan to put this game in the list, but I'm putting it in.
Sometimes things just happen, even when you don't want them. Wrong, because everybody wants Chaos War.
Dolo Throwdown is gonna be in 3 hours. People were asking in the chat.
Yeah, the Dolo Throwdown is in 3 hours. This might be very loud.
The Doritos Locos Dolo Throwdown will be in 3 hours.
How do I add links? I'll figure that out.
Hey, look, it's everybody's favorite boy. It's Grave. So, Gungrave is literally the only, like, character in this game who, like, appeared in America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who are any of these people?
You just look at this and you think, oh, this is chaos.
Truly is. Want to start a war because of this. Talking up and down that this is like a fighting game, and I don't buy it. Honestly, this feels like
oh no, this is a
JRPG.
strategy game.
Yeah,
This-
that's what this feels like.
Yeah, this don't... Yeah.
Do you
Don't-
ever feel bad that they didn't release Namco versus Capcom in America? Well, have we got the game for you?
That's right. We're gonna start a new game because this game is to be seen to be believed. It's a crossover RPG with some questionable voice acting.
The mountain behind the school, there is this pillar of light from the hillside. I saw a mysterious...
Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
I'm playing Chaos
Chaos
Wars.
War.
I know.
around the world in
It was a rhetorical question. Made in an attempt, or in the vain hope that you'd stop and realize your error.
Ground. White shining tower, the sun that does not move on top of the tower. Odd world like a
None of us
miniature.
knew that this would be
But it has
happening
everything.
today, and I'm so happy.
I figured it out once. This is it. Because I heard it from my grandpa many times. There is a hidden cave in the mountains.
This is what all dubs sound like to people who don't like dubs.
Shrine descended from another world. If you pray to that god, any wish is said to be granted. It could not be found.
The
after
$10
looking for it
donation
all
from
over the
Vega
mountains.
Baby.
Whoa!
And he says, please bully future friend by telling him what a great guy he is. He hates it, and that's true.
We'll bully him next time he's on.
I thought it was absurd. That's why I wanted to confirm. No way that such a thing exists.
You still haven't changed the stream title.
Why are we looking for it?
Well, it says Anime VLP, but it says Chaos Wars.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, whoops!
But
I put it
shouldn't
on
you
skip.
say
No.
Shouldn't you say something about
Ask you two to come? No.
like what the point
Volunteer
of the stream is?
I did.
I don't understand.
Oh, right.
Why do you
I
want to
see
do
what
this
you mean.
again all of a sudden?
I'll do that while this plays out.
It's your grandpa's story,
All right.
right? There's this mysterious cave that can make any of your dreams come true.
I had a dream. I saw light shooting out of the mountain, and there was a cave.
A dream.
All right, it's updated.
Since when did you
I
become
had a
such
dream.
superstitious guy? Believing in stuff like that.
That's why I didn't ask you to come.
So, Chaos Wars,
It's a perfect excuse.
infamously,
That's all.
was localized by a company that no longer exists anymore called O3
I
Entertainment,
like it that you're
and
Called we don't know how to do this.
they
thing.
expected no one to. They didn't expect anyone to give. To like listen to the English voice acting in this game because it was predominantly for Japanese fans. A lot of these games are Japanese only that they're pulling these characters from. So they did a dub entirely with employees and family and friends of employees.
That's exactly how it was in my dream.
But
Like,
the
you know,
English, but the English voice is the default, which is the problem here with their idea.
But there was nothing
Like
here before.
at
Did you
at
make
that
this
point, like
friend?
why even have the dub at all?
It might have been required at the time by the
Let's check it out.
By,
ESRB.
like, the
They were
guidelines
like,
or
we don't know how to read. How
It might
do
have
we
been-
know if you're saying the bad words?
like at the time it might have been required that they have a dub.
that makes
I
sense.
think that I assume that's why like Yakuza has a dub, even though it's not great, but it has a lot of famous people in it.
I don't know. I felt like for Yakuza, they probably wanted to like get that sort of going in the West, so it kind of went like all out with it. Oh, apparently, Vega Baby says that Sony required dubs.
Thing that makes weird.
Yeah, that
for all
sounds
their
like a
games.
thing.
Let's see.
Right.
These
I don't know why they don't do that now. Why can't I have my dub and my Blaze?
lines work.
Yeah, why did they remove the dub from Blaze Blue?
I'm not too bummed out that they're not dubbing Blaze Blue anymore, but I do think it's lame that they didn't at least keep all the old voices for like the in-game for like the actual fighting,
Yeah.
I
because
just
all
think it's
of
lame because it's like they missed the end of the story in English, like that kind of thing.
yeah.
Scarecrow. Or something.
I want to hear him say Ice Car.
Down here with no crows.
Does he say Ice Car?
No time for jokes.
Yes.
What's going on?
Okay, cool. I love this
I'm
game.
afraid to ask anyway.
All right,
The
guys, watch
contrast between how like crappy the dub is and how like charming the production details are is really jarring. Like the little auto
Right.
skip animation's really cute.
Yeah.
It's weird that it just sort of constantly plays.
Wow, this is me.
Closer. Those monsters aren't in the record. Were they summoned from another dimension?
A girl. Maybe
Yeah.
she's foreign.
That's the end of them.
No, actually, she's a representation of all girls, which is why she said, "Don't come close to me," because that's what all girls say to me.
See.
Damn. Oh, it's Naruto. Ultimate Ninja Storm 5.
I'm Yoichi of the Lewin. I
He
know
finally stopped wearing contacts. Couldn't afford him anymore.
here.
Ninja Healthcare has just gone to the dumps.
Looking for
You saw Sasuke's cool contacts with like the red and the thing.
How did
That
you
was
open the
great.
gate?
Oh yeah.
It's easy to ask, but you should figure it out.
$2 from Don Ravioli saying, please
You
stop
thought
this
you
game.
were the only one who could open the Samon gate?
Sorry, Don Ravioli, but this game is the only thing that can stop the mob.
Oops. I have to go now. My boss will be angry.
I don't think we're gonna reach any of the characters that are voiced by like a literal 5-year-old, but there are some characters in this game voiced by a literal 5-year-old.
Hey, don't.
Hey, I'm glad that Tales from Sonic Heroes is still getting work.
Younger than that.
That's. I was also gonna take it in that direction.
Good luck with the stream, but please stop this game. I'm gonna read the rest.
Wow, look at these cute boys. Talking about the fish.
Right. These monsters.
Yeah, these just a monster.
These bloodthirsty creatures.
Alright, I've played this intro enough that I don't need to do this tutorial.
That's not very Mega Man Battle Network of you.
Look, it says I can continue to enjoy the game.
Oh, okay.
Can you though?
Yeah. Also, so they didn't dub the in battle voices.
Oh, so it's like Sonic Adventure 2.
It's exactly like that.
Yeah, your character just yells Yosh.
Yosh.
I like they put gasp in quotes instead of like with what's the
asterisk?
Yeah, the asterisks.
Yeah, that is weird. It's like
These
they
monsters
gasp
look
sarcastically.
These monsters look like early designs for Neopets.
What are you talking about? These are way better than Neopets.
They are better
Just my
than
onion.
Neopets.
Also messed up that this Gaia games still look exactly like this.
Yeah,
It's
this
true.
guy is unfucking believable.
Whoa.
Can you believe this is Gaia? Hey, forget about it.
Hey.
Bada
It's
boom.
fucked up that we never got any of the sequels to Rhapsody, the only good thing about the Disgaea series.
What about the 2 Pin games?
Oh, those
whatever.
Pin games are good.
Yeah,
Or
that's not
Prinny
what they're
games.
called. I forget. Prinny, that's right.
Right. They're like, dude! Where's my...
Yep. Dude,
Where's the
my
beef,
car?
dude?
Yeah.
My war.
I wish that was the subtitles for those pretty games.
Dude, where's my car? And dude, where's the
Where's
beef?
I mean, if they were looking for car and or meat, it would be a lot more wholesome than trying to find some girl's panties.
Yeah.
I've had thoughts of LPing this game a lot, but because of how the leveling system works, it requires an amount of grinding I can't handle. And no one has made Game Shark codes for this game, surprisingly.
What the fuck?
Like I said, I can't believe this Gaia is still exactly like this.
Well, no, it's different from Disgaea, and we'll get to that once we start actually battling. Because there's no like true level up system in this in the way that you'd expect from, say, an RPG.
Right.
Anyways, we brought the stick, and it's gonna be our weapon.
Sweet.
Cool.
Stick it to the man. Your character's hair on the sprite, by the way, is not at all representative of what his hair looks like on the portrait.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? Oh no,
Oh
not
no,
the
he's
claw.
on the books! Get off
They're
there,
ruining
you crazy
literature.
animal.
No, Rin, I'm not listening to you. I know how this goes. Right, you can't use attack spells. I get it.
Why is she not
Okay.
even looking at you? That's so
She has
rude.
healing spells. Okay.
Oh, well, she's looking at the titles of the books.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
She's like, oh, what can I read while this guy beats these guys up for me?
Why does this library not have a manga section?
It's a good question. Okay, skill. We can use cure. So, okay. So here's a thing about the spells. So they level up, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you use them.
course.
But there's also a mechanic in this game where every time you use a spell, there's a chance for it to turn into a different equivalent spell.
Okay.
So, like, your cure could become a, like, cure-all sort of thing. Or, like,
Sort of like a status cure
yeah,
instead,
or...
or...
Yes. And you just lose the other one.
Wait,
And, like,
so you can't cure anymore after that?
yes, that would be the
Cure
case.
spell.
What?
And is an upgrade always positive in nature, or is it like...
No, because sometimes, like, you'll have a fire attack, and then you'll get, like, a dark attack, but you might already have that dark attack slotted in.
No, no.
What is this system?
Also, all attacks are skills. There's no basic attack, so every attack requires SP.
Oh dear. But like, So let's say if you go from heal, you upgrade to heal all. Does that also cost more mana?
It might. So this is how the level
dear.
up works. Every time that you do an action, you have a chance of leveling up individual stats randomly. And if you get so many of those, you increase in rank, which is sort of like your level, but not really.
Oh, that's interesting, at least.
Oh, you got a Medi Leaf. At first I thought that was a meaty loaf.
I got Meatloaf, the artist.
Sweet.
But yeah, so like there have definitely been
He'd
cases
do
where I've,
anything
like
for love, but he won't play Chaos Wars.
you can
This game's more like bad out of hell.
you can lock skills too, like you make it so they don't change, but that doesn't always work. Sometimes the game just breaks and it changes anyways.
Great.
Look, this game's not great.
No, sounds like it.
Even before the English dub got there.
Right.
It makes me wonder why they even bothered bringing it over.
You never know what those crazy anime fans are gonna want.
Aren't you, though?
It's anime. They're gonna
Yeah,
want
I
anime.
haven't
That
seen a
seems pretty
single
open and
titty
shut.
in this whole game.
There's only 3 things that anime watchers want. Titty, swords, and military embellishment.
Right.
And they already get all of that from Gate, so why would they want this?
Right, like, well, this was pre-Gate.
Oh, you're right. No, we live in an all-encompassing Gate society.
Remember
And
when
kill-
Nixon tried to get rid of Gate and there was the Gate?
Tear down that gate.
Not an otaku. Whoa.
The 13 minutes were just him doing the Hari Hari Yukai.
Instead of the peace signs, he was actually doing the caramel dancing.
If you
It's
love
just
jokes
harder
like
to
this,
tell.
please donate at the You Caring link.
Please do.
Or less jokes. We'll do whatever you want.
Oh, man,
Please.
$820. That's like double 420.
Whoa, blaze it, but twice. They also do the thing where they put the last name before the first name. Because this is a very shoddy localization.
No, that's just accurate to the source material.
It's a shoddy localization.
It's like how Persona always keeps the honorifics, you know?
Well, that's different. It's important.
It's respectful for the original culture.
right, also,
that's
it's
why-
impossible to translate those, so...
That's why we always refer to him as Inafune-san and Shigeru Miyamoto-san.
Yes.
Right, and Sensei.
Right. So, Chorp Senpai, what are you screaming after this?
Well, after this, Jordan's going to be taking over for some fun video games. But until then, you're going to have to deal with Chaos Wars.
Oh, God.
Alright, Jordan, you're gonna be streaming some Mario Odyssey.
Yes, Mario-san.
How's that guy?
Mario sounds great Odyssey.
Are
Oh, you know, he's still
starting
going.
from the beginning, or
Close to the beginning.
where
I
are you?
got out of
Because
the
I've been
tutorial.
playing and I don't want to get spoiled.
I've only gotten the very first moon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should be able to watch and no fear.
Well, you never know how hard I tear through that game.
Right.
You know, people have been speedrunning demos. I gotta catch up. I'm already behind. The game's only a day old.
Professional speedrunner Jordan.
That's me.
You clip into the wall and you get to the credits. It's somebody in the
Spoilers.
chat is asking if it's Cappy-chan or Cappy-san. It's Cappy-sama.
Right, he's older. You have to respect him.
Right.
For a second, the stream slowed down for me. I hope that the game had crashed.
No, this game's very good at not crashing.
I
Look at all
closed
the-
my
put that
eyes
on
and
the
I thought
box.
I was dead for a second, and that
Look at
was the happiest moment of my life.
No, guys. It's time for more voice acting.
Yay.
Cool.
Now I think I've got my head around this different dimensions business, but how do I get back to Tokyo?
What's Tokyo?
The world I came from. How do I get back to where I came from?
Who wants to donate to my You Caring page to buy me a new mouse? Because the one I bought 3 months ago is already starting to malfunction.
I thought you were gonna say to buy you some headphones.
Another one!
More like earplugs.
Right. That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
Yeah, when it comes to Chaos Wars.
Well, I also need a new mouse so I can hit the X button on my browser and not see this anymore.
Ren, where have you been without your wand? I have it here for you.
This character's from a video game, and I don't remember which one it is. It's probably Japanese only. See, I think that's the weirdest thing about the localization is how many of these games like didn't come over. Like, there's like Growlancer characters,
I said wait, Ren, stand with me.
like Gungrave's in it, but like,
Who is
Oh,
she,
really?
friend?
yeah, they have Grave, they have
Warning, your name's
Mika,
Hero. She's also
They've got Rockabilly Red Cadillac.
they do have Rockabilly Red Cadillac,
Yourself, you know?
they have the villain from Overdose,
I think they have Juji.
Don
don't they?
Corleone.
Well, I'm Hero. just
Sweet.
like she said.
I think Juji might be in it too.
Kasaka Hyoma.
And they all get like these big moves. It's all right. There's like some good fan service in here, but like a lot of the games are obscure or not in English, so it's just a weird thing.
Obvious.
There's a spiritual successor to this game that I think is not notable in any way, even by being bad.
It is called Horizon Zero Dawn.
Wow.
Whoa.
Safe yet?
Holy fuck! I think it's called Crosscode or something. It's for the PS3.
Yeah, it looks like we got away okay. So as I was saying,
We're like cross-chode.
What was it that you were saying?
how do I get back to my world?
So I think I actually know this character, like the protag, because
I'll see.
Protag's an original character. It's okay.
no. I mean Hero,
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
that one.
Yes,
because I think he is the main character of
period.
Spectral Force 3,
Right.
Okay.
which is like a Xbox 360 game.
There are Spectral Force characters in this.
Yeah,
What the heck is Spectral Force?
I guess
It was for the
that
Genesis
should be
originally.
the way it works,
it's a RPG
but
series.
it just doesn't seem
Oh.
to.
I think it's by Idea
There's no
Factory,
way
so
out
you
of
know,
India
probably not that great.
For some reason.
Damn, but you're right.
That's just not acceptable. I have to go back. They need me there.
Maybe you just don't know how.
Excuse me. I am the game
Yeah, let me
master,
see
you
what
know.
franchises they're pulling from for this.
What's that?
Shadow Hearts.
Cross Edge was the name of the sequel.
Cross Edge. So Shadow Hearts is in it, but
I
they
don't really know much more than
they
you, though.
mispronounce and mistranslate several names from it.
Good.
Like
they say
there's
Shabo Heart.
well there's a character
There are some
like
portals
named
in this world that
Joachim,
connect to other dimensions.
and they refer to him as Yoim. One character whose name is Yuri gets translated to Uru.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it's Shadow Hearts, it's Growlancer, it's Blazing Souls, Spectral Souls, Gungrave, and Code of the Samurai, most of which did not make it to America.
Code of the Samurai sounds like a cool video game.
What?
I believe it's like a Shinsengumi sort of like historical simulator kind of thing. Like a hack and slashy. But there's no information on it. Like the
Hero.
Wikipedia page just says Code of the Samurai exists, basically.
No, I do appreciate
Play it,
your
maybe.
explanation. What I meant was that I agree that I need to find a way out of here. Just like Hyoma. Okay, I get it. You guys think I'm a good for nothing, right?
Man, there's a lot of talking in this game.
Wait,
Well, look, it's an RPG,
I don't think
and they
Right.
did full voice acting except for the battle voices.
More like fart PG.
Whoa!
Oh, holy!
I suppose all that effort is commendable.
In some ways, yes. You could call it.
I mean, you can applaud the effort. A complete lack of effort.
The
Takes a lot of work to make something this chaotic.
that polygonal bear from the Japanese PlayStation magazine, PlayStation Dengeki, is in this game.
Okay.
I did.
He attacks with a PlayStation Dengeki magazine.
Cool. When you said polygonal bear, I assumed you were talking about the one from Fighters Megamix, the Sega Saturn game.
No.
That guy's cool because he has no animations. He just flies around and bumps into you.
Same.
Already.
Oh, why aren't we playing that game?
I don't have
Just
it.
a bunch of chick butts. You scared of them? I thought you were more the tough guy type.
Who's scared? Not me.
You can tell like a good third of the cast is really trying.
On a more
I mean,
positive note,
I
we
wouldn't
got...
call them a good third.
On a more positive note, we got a $50 donation from Quentin Besnard. I hope I pronounced that right. Who says, "Thank you for the wonderful Tulip LP."
Oh goodness!
Yeah,
I'm glad that people like the Tulip LP.
me too.
That was a fun LP.
Wow, there are a lot of them. There's so many of these guys.
There are 3 enemies.
Woo!
2 enemies and a box. Terrible.
Great chest ahead.
I'm gonna win this one.
I don't think I have any skills. Nope, because these attacks
Fade
take
that
too
away.
much. Damn. Damn, you right though.
Oh, God Breath. Wasn't that the game you played earlier?
No, that's a Wario spin-off.
Alright, so it does have a multi-attack but cannot reach. So that means you gotta wait for them.
What does that big combination of blocks mean for your attack indicator?
I guess that's
the range.
That's the
Right.
hitbox.
But why did they draw it like that?
Because it looks cool.
Programmer art.
I guess.
Also, yesterday I was explaining to my boss what a hitbox was, and I felt like an asshole.
Why?
Really?
I don't know. It was just really
Don't
like.
you know, stupid?
I already had to tell him that Diablo was the name of the poet, not the devil. I mean, not Diablo, Dante. Ugh.
Good job. Diablo is also the name of the poet, though.
So
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
play enough Disgaea to know
Diablo
if,
Cody.
does this happen where like if you're in close enough range, multiple characters will do attacks together?
In what game?
Like Disgaea.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I think that's like one of the big things about that game.
Okay.
Oh, you mean aside from being bad?
I really tried to get into, what was it, Disgaea 4, because I had it on the Vita.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, the grinding in that is just, insurmountable.
I'm not a fan.
I
of
like
those
that you
games.
just hop up onto the thing.
It's good. Alright, let's
One thing
slash
I really
all-
like that I saw in the previous stage is that when your indicator goes off screen, it just or off the stage, it just drops a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that should hit all 3 of them. We can get him to sword attack. Okay.
Dang, son, kill him.
So this game isn't like necessarily bad to play. It's just like definitely if you want to like, you know, like
The
100%.
systems seem bad.
if you want to get like all of the characters, it's like a nightmare. Because it requires you to like level up a bunch of different characters to be able to like recruit them. And a lot of them only have like a single scene's worth of dialogue. So you don't even get to hear their terrible voices over and over.
Yeah,
Is it
that's
also
I
that
really wish that they gave Grave a voice for this because I want to know how bad it would have been.
He's just Hamsar. Alright, here we go. Here's
Harry McDowell.
Alright, can I... Okay, so I need to move to get all three of these in my zone.
get him with your pyramid of death?
Ah, heck. I might only be able to get two.
No. What have you done?
Don't worry, I'm just gonna do this for about an hour.
No, you only have 30 minutes left.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do it for 30 minutes then.
I went out of full screen. I was like, alright, I'm sure at least 20 minutes passed since I last checked, and it turns out it's only been 3.
Awesome. Alright, so I'll just only be able to get 2. That's fine. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with being suboptimal.
That's what they called me during my time as a Subway sandwich artist.
Suboptimal.
Yeah.
For the person asking, yes, you can recruit the bear.
And yes, I did work at Quiznos.
That's what the people really wanted to know.
Called you subnominal.
Right. They called me, hey, stop crying.
No.
Oh, they look so sad when they die.
Well, wouldn't
I
you
mean,
be
wouldn't
sad if
you
you
be?
died? Yeah, thank
I mean,
you.
I wouldn't.
About you, okay. Just like, hell yeah, 2 thumbs up.
I plan to die 2 middle fingers in the air on a motorcycle.
Just
playing
like
a Nintendo Switch.
just like the Dead to Rights guy.
Wait,
Yeah.
how are you
Stolen.
playing the Switch and holding up the middle fingers? Oh, you've
I'm
got
playing the Switch with my feet, just like how Vic has taught me.
Oh, I thought you would be. You've got like the Joy Cons out.
Well, he's at a house party on the roof of a New York
Oh.
building, like in that commercial.
Yeah.
He's got the kickstand set up on the handlebars. It's great.
And I got the
exactly.
kickstand set up on the motorcycle. Like, I'm not actually driving while I'm dying.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
dying on the motorcycle, just standing still.
Oh, what kills you?
I'm just old.
The man.
Okay.
Live a full
Also,
life.
you're surrounded by your friends and family.
Hospital bed in the air.
The
2 middle
anti
fingers up.
the anti rooftop rumpus brigade comes and gets me.
My bucket list is to die like this.
Well, yeah, I'm also surrounded by
Pizza.
the guy.
Every
Yeah,
video game, anime, cartoon character.
That kind of cake.
That's gonna be the
Happy
death of
birthday.
Grandmaster Anthony. He's gonna die on his birthday when all of the video game characters show up.
I've been
It's my
waiting for
death
you guys
day,
for
you
so
know what
long.
that means? Every gun that's ever existed comes and shoots me.
Every video game character sitting sadly for my funeral.
I only need one video game character to show up to shoot me with every gun.
Who is it?
It's Grave from Gungrave.
Oh, okay. He only has 2 guns.
He's got
Oh
his
no, the other guy has the third one.
he's got that coffin that's also a million guns.
Oh, you're right. Well, if any character is going to show up that ever existed, it would be Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy 13 too.
Right, and he'd like accidentally drop the Excalibur into your chest.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna kill
Well,
you.
yeah.
Oh, whoops.
He
But-
goes to stab you, and is like, oh no, it was Excalibur.
Well, no, in 13-2, it was like he was all guns instead of all swords.
Oh, was he? That's awesome. I didn't get that far.
I think so, if I remember correctly.
That's cool.
Yeah.
God, Final Fantasy 13 series is cool.
Hmm.
Sorry, all of my bad opinions come out when I play Chaos Wars.
Oh, I guess not. I think. Oh no, wait, yeah, he is. Okay,
He's just all guns, like Barrel
he
Dragon.
is all guns. Yeah. God, I love Barrel Dragon.
Oh, PewDiePie hates him.
What?
Because he hates barrels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It
was
took me a
like-
second to get that joke
I thought there
together
was
too.
some veiled racism joke in there or something.
My mistake. They're better than I thought.
I still can't believe PewDiePie accidentally said the B word live on stream.
Barrel.
Dude, don't.
Didn't expect the
Sorry.
2 new knights were gonna be
He
here.
said beater.
You aren't.
He said, "Boot about."
How did you like this little?
You can
Not true,
imagine
he
how
didn't
something
say
like
that.
that would. Oh,
You did this to us?
are you gonna follow up on that?
Young gate master. Long time no see. I suppose we haven't met, knights.
Someone in chat said, "Oh, that was a while ago. Never mind."
Ruined.
I panned over a chat and I saw someone said, "Oh, the screaming guy," and I figured they were talking about PewDiePie.
No, they're talking about how all of the monsters in this game, when it says like they go K K, they're going caw caw.
Oh, jeez.
That sounds like us.
They're like eh.
A key? Something else I
Fork.
have no idea about.
The keys open the gates.
Someone also points out there is totally a character that sounds like they're Big the Cat, but it's definitely not John St. John.
Oh,
Unless
Oh,
John
they
St. John
couldn't-
was
they
working on
couldn't get him?
localization in the 2005.
The keys should only be used to open the
I
gate
mean, he
into the
probably
new
would have
era to
been.
India.
I'd believe it.
They're not for your personal gain.
I'm here to kick ass and dub anime, and I'm all out of anime.
What?
dubbed every single one all on his own. What a legend.
All over.
You don't really know anything about the
That's what people complain about when they talk about how Funimation has such a small cast of voice actors.
It's all John St. John.
Whatever reasons you have,
Yeah.
you still can't commit
John St.
crime
John
like that.
and
There's no
Gary
excuse for
Lowenthal.
what you've been
Oh,
doing.
mate, I love you. You're so strong. Thank you, Deku.
Sure is.
Sakura the Beautiful.
Why do you have to... Virtue should be honored.
My ninja crew.
Back with my ninja clan.
Whatever.
You stand.
gate master. We're not here to discuss.
Oh,
Naruto, believe it.
You have
believe it.
I didn't like.
Don't. But even if I
I'm
did,
like
I
halfway in
wouldn't
between
do it.
Duke Nukem and Big the Cat.
Hey, that's where we should all be.
Yeah, it's true.
That's my
I'll
transformation.
fight you myself this time.
It's like an Animorphs cover.
Any other skill opening gate.
Are you forgetting about us?
I'm not gonna let you boss me around either.
You won't be able to stand in my way. Not yet, at least. You still don't know what to do with your power as a knight.
Has anyone else donated to stop playing Chaos Wars? Because I'll do it.
Fine. If you all want to ignore me like that.
Not yet.
Oh, well, we have to keep going then.
Yeah.
You all.
Only you can stop this.
Please
I guess.
save me. The you caring page is for me now.
Whenever I hear you caring, like it, I just think of like the Parappa the Rapper scoring system. You caring, cool.
Karen, that's awesome.
Hiro Hyoma, don't move. I think I can transport without a gate if we just go to a random destination.
I like how many of these line readings sound like they're reading the lines for the first time.
Not totally, but I can't think of any other way to get away from here. If it doesn't work,
Well, they probably didn't have any time to like read through the script beforehand.
Hey, are you sure about this? That was actually him asking about the dub.
They're like, oh, that's good, put it in.
It better work.
Have you guys ever read the story behind like the Hercules disappointed line?
Yeah, where he read his like, what's it, the stage directions?
Yeah, which
Said?
just said Hercules screams disappointed. Which to me it must mean that the stage directions were not grammatical.
Right, because that doesn't that sounds bad.
Well, maybe
yeah.
it was Hercules screams, comma, disappointed.
That could be.
Not gonna go out.
See,
And
I
maybe
think it would
that
be
was at
even-
the end of a line.
It'd be
So-
funny if it said disappointedly,
Have a key.
and he's
Yeah,
yelled
if
at
he just
instead.
screamed. Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Disappointedly.
Like, it's crazy that they put that into the show after he did it, though.
Right, they left that in.
I
Like,
mean,
didn't-
like, honestly, I wouldn't want to take that from anybody.
I feel dizzy.
Oh, good grief.
They should leave more outtakes like that just in the movie. I think Terminator Salvation would have been a much more impactful movie if Christian Bale's extended rant to the director of cinematography had been left in the movie in full.
Was that from that Terminator movie?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Arnold Schwarzenegger punches him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was nice. Right?
Wait. Oh, was Terminator Salvation the one that was like 10 years ago and not the one that was like 2 years ago?
2 years ago was Genesis.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't get the Terminator canon straight.
Get
Yeah,
with it.
jeez. God.
Let's see.
To be honest, I can't blame you for getting the Terminator canon straight. They've changed it, whether or not Judgment Day happened like 18 times.
Yeah, isn't the Genesis isn't Genesis like a soft reboot or something?
No, that's the one on the Sega CD.
The tree can't be that
Shut up. But thank you.
No, well, it's still like definitely a continuation of the story, but because of all the time travel shenanigans, it covers some ground from Terminator 1, I think.
Okay.
If the sun goes down, it'll be dark, right?
What are you talking about?
Terminator Salvation was the one where they made the cool art, the light gun
Nothing
game
was
out
cool
of it.
about Terminator Salvation.
Was that the one with the lady?
They had the light gun game. They made that out of it, right?
Yes.
What?
They made a light gun game out of Terminator Salvation. It's in the arcades?
Sound
Oh,
cool.
that could
Yeah,
be.
it's like a really big cabinet. And it's sort of like designed like the old T2 arcade game where it's like a big gun on a stick.
Okay. You're really persistent.
That could be. No, by the way, Chorps, the one with the lady is T3. Or
Okay.
No, that's just Terminator 3.
Right,
No,
Salvation is
that's
the one that
Sarah
takes place in
Connor
the future.
Chronicles.
Anyway,
What?
tell us first about the sun.
Terminator Salvation is the one that takes place in the future?
Yes.
Okay.
But the one with the lady is Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Right.
Right. Well, a different lady, but yes. Yes, Aunt.
I've got a gun. I'm the Terminator.
Oh no.
His
Hasta
classic
la,
line.
hasta
Her
la
classic
bye bye. Because he's the bye bye man.
line. Yeah.
Don't think it, don't say it.
Jordan, we were talking about this earlier. Have you seen the bye bye man?
Yes.
How is it?
That's
Very bad.
description of-
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
We were talking about it and no one had seen it. We were just making jokes about the bye bye man.
I said I'm sorry, okay?
Hasta mañana.
Now that we know a little more about where
That means see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Muy gracious.
Are we on Radiance Island?
Sorry,
I really
I'm
just
the
want-
chief of sucking you off.
That's the policeman
Honestly,
from
I
T2.
really just want a Terminator where he's taking beginner
Are we gonna have to
mesh,
build a boat?
so he's just like trying to work it in wherever he can.
Look, there is a house. Maybe you
Yes,
should stay there.
Espanol is muy
We'll
difícil.
get
God.
I would like uno quesadilla, and he's at a Taco Bell.
no one's here.
When he dies at the end of T2, instead of sticking up his thumb, he just says, "Ay, Dios mío."
He says, "Ay caramba." It's like, hey, you stole that from Bart.
It's not all
He gives the thumbs up, but he's also holding a tamale.
Don't have a cow, man.
I don't know if we should go.
Amazing.
So I wanna like talk about this in more detail, right? I remember how it happened, but a while ago, me and Chorps were talking about the sheriff emoji. and he was trying to refer to the popular meme of giving the sheriff emoji a full body made out of other emojis, like making it all fruit, and then saying, "Howdy, I'm the fruit sheriff. Get your vitamins." And Trope was trying to reference the one that's like made primarily out of eggplants, which goes, "Howdy, I'm the sheriff of sucking you off." But he misquoted it and he said, "Sorry, I'm the chief of sucking you off."
Well, because I was also trying to imagine him as a policeman.
Well, that's hotter for you. I understand.
Right.
Trope's Blue Lives Matter away.
If there's one thing you
Please.
should know from my Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Wheelie Breakers LP, it's I love cops.
Right.
We got a $20 donation.
Oh, thank God.
We got a $20 donation from Jeremy Geist, who
Okay.
says, "Now feel my financial blast."
That's another good bad voice acting line.
That's
There was-
fun fact, by the way. The MD in MD Geist stands for Jeremy Geist.
Yep, got it.
Jeremy Geist. Thank you, DVAC. DVAC in chat says, "BRB changing my stream display name to sorry, I'm the chief of sucking you off."
Chief sucking you off is my favorite boss in God Hand.
That's the gorilla, right? Wow, we are, man. Otaku
The
Trash Machine
funniest
is in,
people on earth, I agree.
is in rare form today.
No, we're always bad.
We're in extra rare form today. As
We
in
don't
we're
always make
overcooked.
each other laugh like this, though.
We're in rare form, meaning that if you eat us, you'll get sick.
When was the last time that I think one of us like couldn't breathe because we were laughing so hard? Was that the Jeff Goldblum thing? That must have been from Katamari.
Yeah.
I think I stopped breathing.
Well, I definitely struggled with breathing when you first said, "Sorry, I'm the chief of sucking you off."
It's also good. That didn't show up in a recording, though.
No, unfortunately not.
That was after a Wheelie Breakers episode.
The funniest thing that I think has happened to me in recent times was I was playing Nuclear Throne with Vile Moon, and he picked up one of the saw blade launchers, and we were both on like 1 HP, and I told him, "Be careful with that. You can hurt yourself with that weapon." And he shot one, and it ricocheted off the wall and killed us both.
That's awesome.
Like as I was saying it.
That's cool.
Sounds like you got nuclear boned.
Wowza.
Fishman.
What?
The
That's
Fishman
okay.
from
That's
the Nuclear Throne.
Miss
Alright.
Fishman.
Alright, listen up, Vlombeer, I'm calling you out. You made little figurines of all the Nuclear Throne characters, but not the best one, which is the Big Frog. I want a little figurine of him, because
Where
he's
Big
so
Frog
cute.
at?
But he's
Where
a
is
big
he?
frog.
Kind of a
You
big
can't make a
frog,
little
yeah.
figurine out of a big frog.
Listen,
We have to
If-
talk to Max Factory. We have to.
if my boy Donkey Kong, who is 800 feet tall, can get an amiibo, then so
Canon-
can Big Frog.
Canonically,
Do you guys
more mass than the Earth.
remember the commercials of like the Sega action figures where they just had like Sonic the Hedgehog in jail, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're making action figures out of him," and Eye from Monkey Ball.
No.
One second, I need to see if I can find that.
Here's the messed up part. Canonically, Kirby is 3 inches tall, so the amiibo, all the Kirby amiibo are actually to scale.
Well, that's fucked
Just
up. Wait,
like
is
the
that
Chibi Robo,
is that real?
Yeah, all the Kirby characters are real tiny.
Weird. Anyways, I think this is enough of this.
Is it? You only have 10 minutes left.
Oh, do you want me to do another fight then?
No, that is not what I said.
No, so you want me to do another fight is what you said.
I mean, if you want to, I guess. It's not like I could stop you.
Oops does not want to play more Chaos Wars. I don't believe it. it in it.
This was good for when I didn't want to like think about anything after a hard day of college. This was the game I went to. Because at some point each fight takes like half an hour.
King Dedede is approximately, well, it depends on the game. In any game where he's playable alongside Kirby, he's usually 2 Kirbys tall. But in a
now
game where
he's
he's
super buff.
well, right. But in any game where he's a boss, he's usually about 3 Kirbys. This is important Kirby mathematical statistics. Brought to you by me. I have a PhD in Kirbonomics. Rogue Megas in chat says, as an answer to how tall King Dedede is, he's 2 stories tall but very far away.
At all times.
Yeah.
Here, Chirps, here's the commercial. You can put that in, break.
Okay.
That in and hope it takes 10 minutes.
The other day, I was getting rid of all the useless trash in my room, which included an old Street Fighter 2 Rock'em Sock'em Robot module.
Oh my god. The one with Ryu and
Why would
Guile?
you ever get rid
Yes,
of that?
that one.
Oh, man.
And in doing so, I eventually discovered an old commercial for it, which is just like, you know, a 80s commercial, or like 90s commercial. Some kid puts on sunglasses and a headband, he starts like playing the game, and it's so intense that smoke starts coming out. Whatever. He defeats the other guy so hard that the kid is smashed through a brick wall, and then Blanca shows up to play the guy instead.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a real challenge.
It's weird, Blanca's a Guile main. You wouldn't have thought.
Yeah.
So wait, Jordan, if Kirby's only 3 inches tall, when he goes to like Shiver Star in Kirby 64, isn't that supposed to be Earth?
Well, you know, when things are cold, they become condensed.
Ah.
Yeah.
Froze the earth.
Shrinkage.
All right, guys, we're gonna
Yeah.
watch. We're gonna watch
Ice
the
Age.
Sonic commercial.
Oh god. Howdy, kids! I'm the chief of sucking you off.
Where some of the hottest video game characters have been captured by Joyride for the purpose of making figures.
We have some of gaming's coolest characters here.
Right. Only the best get casted for reality.
These are nicely detailed. Are there more?
The dude from SSX is the coolest video game character. This is garbage.
Come to life.
Not even tricky. Fuck off.
It's shocking how much better these, like, the video game characters look than these 2 human guards.
Also, it's weird that II is the only one that looks like competently made.
Alright, should we bounce off then, guys? We can pass it over to good old Jordan.
Sure. But let me
Dan Kai.
put this apple core in the trash real quick, and
All
then
right,
we can
we'll
start
see.
it up.
We'll see you
Oh, look at
guys
this healthy
in
boy.
just a bit.